fired up? Me? Who fired up? Me? Who fired up? Me. Who is fired up today, baby? We just woke up, baby. We up and ready. When I say we just woke up, I don't mean all that we getting up out the bed. I'm talking about for the people that's done awaken spiritually, baby. Huh? Let's talk to that spirit man. Look, if you're new to the channel, DP, I'm DP level up. I'm the one that's gonna show you how to run this truck, this trailer. You understand what I'm saying? This big old long trailer. I'm gonna show you how to run. I'm gonna show you how to run this thing through the city like a madman, okay? But before we get into that, I want you to think about what I just said. I just said, who just woke up? Did you just wake up? Did your cousins and your aunts and uncles, did they wake up or are they still asleep? Because a lot of people still sleep, okay? A lot of people, I don't know why people like to call me when I'm making these videos. I don't know who that is. I'll call them back though. But anyway, listen to me real close. Do not conform to this world. Transform in this world, okay? We don't conform to nothing around here. We transform. I died in my flesh long time ago and became more of my spirit man, baby. You understand what I'm saying? I became more of my spirit man. So by me doing that, God said, I got a mission for you, because now you woke. Now you woke. So now it's time to get to the real mission, because you've been asleep for a long time. You remember when Neo was asleep in the Matrix? He was asleep for a long time, then they woke him up. Then the real mission began. Now the real mission began for me, for you, and for whoever. And I want to congratulate you, because if you knew to learning a new skill, if you said, let me find some videos and let me get on somebody's channel that's teaching how to drive these trucks so I can learn a new skill, I congratulate you. I salute you, king and queens. You want to know why? Because 99% of people, when you walk out your door, is quitters. And I don't mean quitting no job. I don't mean quitting no job, no career. I'm saying they quit they learning. They stop learning. They become stagnant. You understand what I'm saying? So by you saying, let me learn a new skill. Let me better my family life. Let me better my kids' life. Let me better my grandma, my daddy, my mama. Let me better their life. Let me better my life. Let me get closer to God. I salute you for that, king and queen. You understand what I'm saying? Don't conform, transform. You understand what I'm saying? So by me saying all that, again, my name is DP. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I have mastery over this monster vehicle. I have mastered it. God gave me the gift of driving. I've been driving since I was a little baby. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's lock in. I'm about to show you how to make sure your place cards, I call them placards. I guess I'm country. I call them placards, but they call place cards on your trailer is done correctly. Okay, that way you don't get pulled by the man. You don't get pulled over and hit with a big fine and ticket and all that mess. You don't want to go through all that. Okay, so I got you, baby. And trust me, you gonna drive this truck and trailer like a master when I'm done with you. You understand what I'm saying? You gonna be a master behind that wheel when I'm done with you. I promise you. And it ain't as hard as you think, okay? So I'm about to go ahead. Let's get right into the video. And remember, congratulations, okay? Congratulations. I always give God the thanks for everything he do with me, and that I'm able to do with people and teaching people. I always give my most high God thanks, because without him, it wouldn't be me, okay? So let's get straight into the video. Okay. Now, see this right here? A lot of y'all trailers might not have the flip placards, place cards. You might just have a tray. If you just got the tray, then you gotta have inserts. If you ain't got inserts, you got adhesive stickers. That means you gotta peel off the back, stick it to the trailer. But with all that being said, when you see your categories right here, flammable 3, when you see that, flammable gas, corrosive, right? When you see all these different poison, this is all the stuff that could possibly be on your trailer. Non-flammable gas, okay? Radioactive, all this different stuff, okay? So what you want to do, dangerous, I'm gonna tell you, dangerous is gonna be your best friend, and I'm gonna tell you why. When you get your papers and you got flammable 3, right? If that flammable 3 is under 1,001 pounds, listen to this mess. If it's under 1,001, then you can roll without it being placed placard. You can roll without it being place card flip. If it's over 1,001, you gotta put these up on your trailer, okay? So how you do that is you flip it to your place, you flip it to your placard and get it done. If not, put it in the place card tray. But let's say if you got something else that's over 1,001, right? You might have corrosive, right? If you got corrosive over 1,001 too, you put that up. Now let's say you got another one. You might have, let's see if you got another one. You might have something that need to go in this tray right here, and it might be, let's say if it's non-flammable gas, okay? Now you got 3 trays. You got 3 place cards that need to be on there. You lit up like a Christmas tree. That's gonna give the state trooper a reason to want to come mess with you. So what I do, if I got more than 1 that need to have a place card on it, if I got 2, this is what I do. I put 1 up. Let's say if I had flammable, I put 1 up, what I have, and the next thing I put next, if I don't want to be lit up like a Christmas tree, boom, dangerous. Okay, I put up the one I got, the other one I'm gonna run it as dangerous. Why? Because I don't, that dangerous right there is gonna take care of the rest place cards. That way you don't be lit up like a Christmas tree. Okay, now we don't haul too much of too many different things, maybe 3, sometimes 4 at the most. But sometimes we run it, it only had to be placard. It don't have to, the place cards don't even have to be put up, right? So by me understanding it, I said sometimes when I get out here, I'm only gonna run, sometimes these things be acting a fool. I'm only gonna run, that's gonna fly open when I'm driving. We're gonna get it right. Big D gonna get it right. DP gonna get it right. Tell you that. Oh, that baby giving me a fit. Okay, so then I'm gonna show you what you're gonna have to do sometimes if you gotta put that tray in, if you gotta put one in that tray. But if you got flammable 3, run, if you got another one, run dangerous, okay? And make sure all your placards is on your trailer. Another thing, whatever you got on your trailer, okay, if it's hazmat, if it's any type of hazardous material, any type, it need to be strapped, okay? It gotta be strapped. If it's not strapped and you get pulled over by a state trooper, they will hit you with a ticket, okay? They gonna hit you with a ticket, and that ticket can start out at $250. So if you got something that need to be hit with a place card in the tray, you just take this, like this. You just take this like this and slide it down in there. Somebody already got one down in here that don't need to be down in there. You take this like this and slide it down in there. And then what you do after that, to stop it from flying, I ain't got no tape on me right now, but if I had some tape, I would take some clear tape, run one piece like this and one piece like this. I keep doing that maybe 3 times, and then I rub the tape down. That way that'll hold that in there, because sometimes the wind blow and it'll blow these placards out of here. So you take some tape, some clear tape, run one piece right here, tape it, break the tape, run another piece, break it, break the tape, and do that about 2 or 3 times. That way it'll be secure in there. Then you can even run a piece down the side to make sure it's secure. Then after that, you pat the tape all around, boom, your tape on there, your place card secure, and you ain't worried about it flying in the wind. I ain't got no tape on me to show you how I usually do it. That's why I just like demonstrated it. Now, if you got place cards that got these numbers on there, like if you get some paperwork and it gotta be, you gotta run the number, make sure you run the right number, make sure it's not upside down, make sure it's the correct number, and put these in all your place card trays, okay? Put them in all your place card trays. And that's what you want to do with that. I don't remember if did I put that other plaque? Oh, see, hold on. I gotta make sure you can't have, look, let me tell you something about that. You don't want to run, you gotta make sure if you don't have that on your trailer, don't have that placard up. That's why I gotta go back, because I about left this one up. Don't never run something that you don't have on the trailer, because if you get pulled by the state trooper and he be like, okay, well, you got corrosive on there, where your corrosive paperwork? He gonna want the paperwork. If you ain't got no paperwork, then that's when he gonna be like, well, I'm gonna have to give you a ticket. They give you a ticket for this stuff, y'all. Then you have to pay that ticket. Okay? So I'm gonna take you around with me today, show you some things. But that was one thing I've been wanting to tell my subscriber is watch them place cards. Make sure you understand what you're doing with that. Okay. Now, remember what I said. We transform, we don't conform, okay? Now, on to the next stop. All right, I'm about at my next stop. This next stop right here, Kings and Queens. It's a weird angle. I want to show you how you hit something to sit. And plus how you pull into it. Y'all, if y'all come to Charlotte and y'all over on Sugar Creek, y'all be careful, okay? One of the most dangerous places in North Carolina. Careful coming to Sugar Creek. West Boulevard. And all that. All right. See how I'm dragging that side over here? I'm dragging that side to keep that trailer out that other lane. So if you get on like small country roads, you always drag the far side from the middle lane to keep the trailer out the middle lane, out the other lane. Yeah, so if you going around a curve to the left, you want to drag that far right. If you dragging a curve that's going to the right, you want to drag that far left. So what we look for, Kings and Queens, we look for, when we come into a stop, we're looking for stuff we can run into. Boulders sitting on side, fences, mailboxes, trees, parked cars, telephone poles, fire hydrants, anything that you can hit with this truck and trailer. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna stay away from it. We're gonna stay far away from it. See how that dot sit at an angle? But see, they done put lines down. They didn't used to have them lines right here. Well, it's better for us. What we're gonna do, we're gonna do a trailer setup. We're gonna come up here to the side. You always try to get your trailer at an angle and angle it with the, if you got guidelines, you angle it with the guidelines, okay? If you don't have guidelines, then you want to angle it where it's cattle corner is sitting at a offset with the dock. So I gotta watch my swing back. Remember when we pulled in, there was cars sitting right there, right? So to save you to have to get out and look, just know your distance. And so I'm gonna let that fall in there just like that. I'm gonna check my swing over there again and see, I can tell I'm clear. I can tell I'm clear from right there. So I'm gonna bend it a little more. And then once that bend like that, I'm just gonna drop it in there. I'm gonna get up under the trailer. I'm gonna get up under the trailer. I'm gonna watch my swing. And then I'm gonna line it up. And I look over there in that mirror because I'm making sure my bumpers is even with the trailer. That's letting me know I'm square in there. Boom. Barely touched that dock. Kiss. All right, y'all. This one stop. I got another one. It's a crazy little stop, so I want to show you how to maneuver in it and how you drop the trailer in it and get up under it real quick before you hit anything on the side, because it's real tight. I'm thinking I'm going there today. If not, I'll show you another time, but if I do, I'm coming right back. But even with that being said, I'm gonna get this off here. Before I go to that spot I'm talking about, I'm gonna go to another spot, and this is gonna help you with swing arounds. I'm gonna show you how to swing your trailer around, and you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get this done, kings and queens. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. This is the city life of a truck driver. 8 to 12 hours a day sometimes. So I got more miles going backwards than some drivers got going frontwards, okay? All right, see you in a minute. All right, let's roll. Going to the next stop. Now getting out of here is tight. Take that seatbelt off. So you want to come, when you getting out of tight, you know it's going to be tight to the left. Get all the way to your far right. And then what we're going to do, we're going to swing out. Cause see, somebody done hit that sign already. And then we're gonna let them tires come off that side real slow. All right. You'd be surprised how many people that I done been on the phone with, other drivers, and they be like, man, I just hit a pole. Or man, I just tore down a fence. Man, I just hit a car. I mean, man, I just hit a sign. Man, I just hit a curve too hard and knocked down the middle. I'm like, hi. I said, hi. Every time somebody say that to you, how do you do it? How did you do it? They give me the same exact answer. Lost track of the trailer. Lost track of the trailer. Lost track of the trailer. And that's why I say I'm serious about this. Don't lose track of that trailer. Cause as soon as you lose track of that trailer, that's when something get knocked over, knocked down, rammed into, scraped, bumped, anything. My biggest point is safe driving. I'm gonna help you get back safe, and I'm gonna help you bring the equipment back safe. See how low them power lines hanging? Anytime them power line hanging low like that, always get to the high side of them. Even if you gotta slow down and wait on a car, always get to the high side of it. Don't ride too much on that low side. But yeah, when you see stuff you can run into and hit and knock over, keep your eye on your trailer. Cause the trailer, you can lose it. And then once you lose it, you be like, where the trailer at? And then boom, too late. Cause you too busy worried about the tractor. You ain't worrying about the trailer. The tractor is like driving a big old Jeep. The trailer is what you gotta worry about. You see what I'm saying? Cause it's coming behind you. So the tractor is like driving a big vehicle. So when you get that under control, you good. But the trailer is what you gotta worry about. So see this type of pull out right here, kings and queens. This is the type of pull out right here. You wanna be super, super cautious, because you gotta swing out. I gotta swing out so wide, cause I got a 53. I gotta swing out so wide that I miss that pole over there. That means I gotta get in oncoming traffic lane. Watch that trailer. See how I gotta miss that trailer? Miss that pole, and boom, line it back up. So when you got poles sitting out on the side of your turn that you got to turn on, make sure you swing out wide enough. Even if you got to get in the oncoming traffic lane, just make sure it's clear. If you already done pulled out, they're gonna slow down and wait on, because they're not gonna run into you. And sometimes we got to get out here and back off the road. So you got to get where you used to backing under pressure, because sometimes you got to back in high traffic off the road in tight areas. Like sometimes out right there on West Boulevard, I gotta back off the road into a building, so you can't even see the dock. So when you back off the road, you gotta back into a dark area. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes that area, it gets so dark you can't even see the dock when you back it into a building. I just ran by my road. I just ran by. Sorry, I can turn around right here. I'm gonna show you. That's good. This right here show you how to do a hook around. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna zigzag in here. I'm gonna do a zigzag like this. Come over to the far right. Keep my truck over to the far right. I'm gonna get up on this curve a little bit, because that's gonna be tight. I'm gonna get up on it, and then I'm gonna turn it. I'm gonna sling it around right here. Alright. Now let me not miss my turn this time. Let me not miss my turn this time, King and Queens. But anytime you're doing a hook around like that, you want to stay to your far side. That way you give yourself enough room to sling it. Make sure ain't nothing coming. Always slow down, make sure ain't nobody flying and coming. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I had no idea where this place is. No idea. You know what? We going. Anytime you come down dirt roads like this, just pay attention to these hanging lines, because sometimes these lines can be hanging because the spot you go to is so old. They might not, you know, updated nothing. They didn't pick up the power lines. They didn't spread out the road. It could be anything. Okay. Now when we go in places like this, we had no idea where we going. I start looking for tire tracks or other trucks. Where's other trucks at? See, I see this other truck backing in over here. So that's letting me know, okay, either he leaving or he trying to back in somewhere. So I don't know if he leaving or not, or he trying to back in. Look like he trying to back in. See, he doing his trailer setup right now. I don't know where he trying to back in at though. You know what? Thank you, God, for this beautiful day. Thank you, God, for all the subscribers you sent my way. And I appreciate all you subscribers for subscribing to my channel. And I pray over you and your family. You get back home safely to your family. God, keep them protected. Keep them full of knowledge, of wisdom. Keep them blessed out here in this world, my Lord. We love you. Amen. Okay, I'm going to pull up a little bit. Pull up a little bit and see what he got going on, cause it don't look good what he doing. Look like he backing down in the gutter. Oh, what in the, hold on, what in the world is that? The dock, man? You'd be surprised. You come to some docks, man, it be a mess. You hear me? I'm talking about it be a mess. But we gotta take these big trucks. Yep, that's the dock. Cause there go the forklift operator. That's the dock. That is the dock. So I'm about to show you something. Since I see that little slope he in, I already know I gotta move my tandems back. Cause anytime you see a slope like that, those tandems got to be moved all the way to the back. If not, the forklift driver ain't gonna be able to get in there. I discussed this. I went over this on another video. How to escape the city safe in a 53-footer. I went over that. So this is what I'm talking about. Now I gotta come back here and I gotta move these tandems. Cause the way that dock sit, there's no way he gonna be able to get to this freight if I don't move these tandems. Pull that bar. This is what you call thinking ahead of time. See how that sit at a slope like that? Anytime you come to docks and sit at a slope like that, you gotta move your tandems back. And I ain't never been to this stop, but I have been to docks that sit like that. I've been to docks that sit like that, so see, he got his tandems all the way back. Pull them tandems all the way back. Pull that brake. So how I did that, y'all, I went back there, pulled my release pin, let that pin slide out, left my trailer brakes pulled out, pushed in my service brakes, and pulled forward, because I want the tandems to come all the way to the back of the trailer. So I pulled forward. So now he want me to come in. So he want me to come right here. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this man. Hold on, let me lock my wheels back in. Cause now he probably gonna try to offload me from the back, but he don't even know that that freight is too far to get to. What's up, man? That freight it's gonna be too far for you to get to with these, and I ain't got no pallet jack to get it to the end.
So you gotta get in there?
I gotta get to the dock. Now that you got some extensions. He got a full trailer?
A full.
Do it. Okay. Well, I tell you what, I can hook a strap to it.
I can pull it?
I'll let you pull it. Okay. All right.
Pull it to the middle right there. You got room to work.
Okay, cool. Appreciate it. Okay. So if you can't get to a dock, what you gotta do is, if you got any straps, you can pull it. You can hook it up to the skid, and then hook it up to the forklift, and he can pull it back where he can get it with the forks, cause it's long. It's a long skid. All right, now I'm about to lock these wheels back. Since I ain't got to go to the dock, I really didn't even have to move them, but I was getting ahead of myself. Sometimes you got to think ahead. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull over here now. When he get done, let him get out the way. I'm gonna go ahead and go around. See, now I gotta turn in there. See how sharp that is? So I know I'm gonna need all this. Cause I got my tandems moved all the way to the back now. Got my tandems moved all the way to the back. So the turn ratio on the trailer, I get next to none. All right, kings and queens, I'm gonna get this freight off real quick, then I'll see you at the next stop, all right? So I had to hook up a cable, not a cable, but a strap. Had to hook a strap up to that freight. That way he could pull it off with the forklift. But now I'm at my next stop. This is a little crazy spin around spot I was talking about. Give you guys an idea of what it looked like when you come into this type of area. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come right here and we look how this van flying. See? Yeah, now if I would have been a little close, he would have ran right into me. So now I gotta hug this, I gotta watch that pole, I gotta get all the way over here in the dirt. And then what I gotta do over here is bend this as tight as I can possibly get it, cause I gotta view it around. You know me, I gotta take my seatbelt off. I gotta take my seatbelt off. Cause I'm about to show you, okay? So I gotta bend this as far as I can get it. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the fern on the trailer. I'm gonna put the fern on the trailer. I got it bent as tight as it can get. And then on what I do from here, line it up. That way that can spin around like that. And then line it back up over here on the far left, because I gotta back around that pole. So what I'm gonna do, throw it in reverse. Then I'm gonna get around this pole back here. See that pole right there? See, I knew that pole right there. That's why I heard him look back at it, because he in my swing point. So you don't want to swing and then hit that right there. So now I'm looking back to line this up, watch that pole, because it's gonna be tight because I'm in a 53. So now I'm clear of the pole. Now I can just focus on the back. Jump up here on this other side, focus on the back. See how I'm bending it? Come off this side, drop back off of it, and bend it a little more. And then line it up with the dot. Boom. Now I just straighten it up and go right in the hole. Boom, kiss the dot. All right, kings and queens. Now to pull out, I'm just gonna go up all the way, and then I'm gonna swing in and get right up out of here. So I'm gonna show you that on my way out. I'm gonna go ahead and get the freight off. All right, give me a second. Just drop that off. All right, now let's get up out of here. Show you how to get up out of here. All right, so I'm gonna swing out wide, jump up there, swing it out, climb back down, and roll off. All right, that's it, man. I got a couple more stops to make. We can stop right here for a second. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for trusting me. And I promise you, every time you tune in, you will receive my best, because I don't do nothing but give the best to my Most High God. I do everything, my best abilities, for my Most High God, okay? So with that being said, I want you to write this down. Write a lot of stuff down that I went over on the video. Remember it, right? Let it go. Let it sink in your head. Do it over and over and over and over again. And I promise you, it's going to be second nature. You're going to have mastery over it, just the way you have tying your shoe and riding your bicycle, okay? It's all a learning curve you got to get over. But once you learn the skill, you got it, you mastered it. Now on to the next. You get what I'm saying? So again, this DP level up. Please don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. And I'm going to see you on the next one. God bless you. Get back home safe with your family. And I'll see you later. All right, peace.